So the W-9 is typically requested by a business to an independent contractor. The independent contractor can be a corporation, could be somebody else self-employed or a sole proprietorship. So when you get this, that means that that organization is requesting what your employer identification number is or your social security number is, so they could go ahead and pay you the right amounts and as well as give you the right tax reporting like a 1099 miscellaneous at the end of the year. It's always good if somebody is requesting this, you would want to fill it out, submit it to them. It's part of them for them to keep on as far as their records are concerned. Part of the consequences of not filling it out is that they have something called as backup withholding. Backup withholding is something you do not want. That means that they get to keep 30% of it and send it off to the IRS on your behalf. And that means that your check to you is only going to be 70% of it. So definitely recommend fill it out, sign dated, send it back to them. So here you go. It's a step-by-step tutorial. Hope you enjoy. So this is the W-9. This form, once again, is not meant to be submitted to the IRS, but this W-9 is meant for a business to request the taxpayer identification number of a business where they're going to issue out a 1099 or a person that they're going to issue out the 1099. So let's go to step one. Step one is the name that's shown as your income tax return. So if you are a business and you're a sole proprietor or you're self-employed, it would be your first and last name here. Joe Smith, if that is your name as it appears on the 1040 income tax return. However, if you are a business, it would be the corporation name on here, XYZ Incorporated. Item number two is if it's a disregarded entity name or if it's different from above. So if you have either a DBA, fictitious business name filed with the county, or if you are a sole proprietor but have a DBA, here's where that secondary name would be filled in. On item number three is you got to check the appropriate boxes to see what kind of entity it is. So this first box is for anybody that operates as a self-employed sole proprietor or for LLCs that are single member LLCs. The options are then for C Corp, S Corp, a partnership, a trust estate, or if it's an LLC, but it's classified as either a C Corp, S Corp, or partnership. To have any one of those done, then it's something that you would have to do with the Secretary of State. For the most part, if it's some kind of other type of entity, then you would mark down what type it is. Item number four for exemption codes. This generally does not apply to most organizations, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. The other part is you would want to go ahead and fill out items number 5 and 6, which is just the address, city, state, and zip code. That's where you would get the mailed out 1099 miscellaneous. If there's any type of account number, you would go ahead and list it there. And now we're going to skip to the most important part, is part 1 here, where this is a part where if you are a self-employed person or sole proprietorship, you would fill out your social security number. If you have assigned an employer identification number from the IRS, you go ahead and fill that out right there. It's only one, it's not both, it's one or the other. And then the last part is that you certify under the penalties of perjuries that that's your correct information. And that's about it. Then if everything is correct, you go ahead and sign and date. And that is it. You go ahead and just, this completed form is sent off to whoever's requesting it. That's it. There's nothing else really major to the W4. So that concludes the W-9 tutorial, step-by-step to you provide to the business that's requesting your EIN or your social security number. If you did enjoy this video, you want more tax tips, please hit the subscribe button, and I have more information coming your way. And thanks for watching.